My name is Lena Belanger, and I am the principal of St. Francis of Assisi School in Orleans. We have a very unique piece in the foyer of our school, which is a rotunda. That was the perfect area for a reconciliation project. There are 6 pillars and then an area at the top. So basically the pillars would be representing the foundation of our country, what holds our country. The first 2 pillars, we wanted them to be Algonquin since it's the land that we live on. The first one has been completed 2 years ago. That one has the grandfather teachings and was done by the Beautifies sisters. The second pillar was an inquiry from our students. They wanted to do an orange pillar in honor of the residential schools. So one of our parents came in to teach our students how to do beading. So they beaded every letter of Every Child Matters as well as en français, Chaque enfant compte, and then those were put up on the pillar. The third pillar is a partnership with Masked. Aurora Finkel is the artist. It started with storytelling from kindergarten to grade 6 about the medicines. Our journey will continue with our next pillar in the spring, which will be on water and the importance to the Indigenous community. Next year, we hope to finish an Inuit pillar. The top will then be based on what our students see our country as. On the outside, emphasizing on nature and our need to appreciate and to take care of God's creation. On the inside will be more of a representation of the people, the diversity of people.
I'm Christelle Hitano, and I'm one of the educators who was helping with the Pillar Project. As teachers, we have been inviting elders, Indigenous experts, artists into our classrooms to teach and lead the students about Indigenous culture, art, history, and ways of knowing. And these partnerships culminate in the decoration of a pillar at the end of a project. My students had done the 10 Days of Truth and then Reconciliation, and we had done a lot of talking about the meaning of land acknowledgements and exploring that. They decided to explore themes of nature in Indigenous art. I think this project is an excellent example of deep learning, and I do believe it touches on all 6 C's. However, I would say it highlights citizenship because the students are learning different viewpoints, also creativity in the case of my class for sure, and finally communication, not only with the guests and between each other, but especially for the students who then presented our Pillar project for that year at the sharing evening. This project was important for the students because they know that this pillar will be here for years to come and will be a learning tool for future students in the school. I do hope that they learned through the project and that they'll carry that learning and curiosity to learn more about Indigenous history, culture, art, and ways of knowing. I would really like to thank all of the Indigenous partners and the school board consultants who helped with this project. Crystal Martin, the parent involved in our class directly, and of course Lena Belanger for her vision of this project.